Mo family, what's going on? It's your boy Swaggo back at her with another video. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for another day, and now we start that off, man. Now today, y'all, I told y'all we're gonna get back to that college, man. I do think this is an old gameplay video, cause my team is completely different, bro. But we got a lot of college gameplay videos ready to come out and be put out for y'all. I know we've been on that Madden doing the most. Look at my boy. That's my boy. Yeah, I see you, buddy. Yeah. Here. Go ahead. Go ahead, buddy. But yeah, y'all, we back on that college, man. My team now fire. It's just Madden is starting to, take over the college, man. This college season was bad. My teams are Cincinnati and LSU. LSU just blew my mind this year with how they played, and it kind of just took the fun out the game for me. I know that's probably crazy. I like, bro, it's real life in the video game, but it's like, I don't know. I be so attached and so into it that it just throw me off that LSU was just that bad this year, bro. Like, terrible, man. Started off number 3 in the country, not even ranked no more, bro. So, it's kind of hard to have energy to play college. And then on Madden, my team is the Cincinnati Bengals. I just had a bad year football-wise, period. We've been eliminated from playoff contention again. Another year not being in the playoffs with Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, all the guys again. Trying to get a new coach, new owner, or at this point, I just don't know, man. I don't know. But we'll say that for another video. I probably am gonna have a Bengals rant video coming soon because I don't know what's going on. It's just not getting through to this team. That the owner we have sucks, doesn't care about the team. The coach we have sucks, doesn't care about the team. A lot of the players on our team suck, don't care about the team. It's like the Bengals are just bad right now, y'all. So hopefully they get that together, man. Hopefully LSU is better next year. They've been putting out new promos on college now, that Polar Vortex, so you can, I think it's like 2,700 points, 2,750 points. You buy a pack, you can convert it over to Madden. I'm no money spent, but if y'all was interested in that, that's available right now too, man. So, go ahead and enjoy this gameplay video. I got one coming right after this one. Then we're gonna put on some more UFC, some Madden, and we're gonna start getting on 2K a little bit too, y'all. I've been coming up with builds in my head. I just been hearing bad things about 2K, and I'd say for the last, 2K26? The last 5 years, solid 2K been. So I ain't been on there, but I'm gonna get back on there, y'all. You don't buy a game and then just let it collect dust. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get back on there. I got a build already in my head. I'm not gonna tell y'all just gonna have to see, man. So y'all go ahead and enjoy this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tap in, turn your post notifications on all so you don't miss nothing. And if you want to play, just let me know. We can set it up. PlayStation, Xbox, PC, whatever you want, you can get it. All right. Okay.
Check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's Johnson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. They'll run the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. To the air, it's Dampier. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Hawaii! A great catch and run for 6. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll bring it out. It's Nick Benison. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Haynes. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design, it's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good at it.
Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
Johnson looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And listen, I know he just got rocked, but he held onto the football and got the first down. So when he can get up, he has the strength to get back up. Nothing to be worried about. Nice play, nice catch. Don't worry about that big stick. I got the first down. Signal that thing for me and celebrate.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Haynes. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
No thought of trying to kick the 46-yard. Breaks into the open. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't.
Sneaks it in.
And you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half to cut this to a one-possession game. You need more of that physicality in the second half.
Johnson wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Coming out with it, it's Sanders. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking downfield on first down. Extending the play. On the run, deep down the right side. Got his man downfield. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you just like it.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And at this point of the game, you just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor for this offense with his skill set. But they have really been able to shut him down. They force another incompletion down the field looking his way. To me, that's one of the biggest reasons why they're winning this game.
Johnson looking to throw. Outside the pocket, let's go. He makes the catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Looking to throw on third. Now adjusting. Got a man. It's Haynes. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make a tackle, set him up for it.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Makes the catch, it's Brown. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab, it's low. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Oh, he's got a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got some room in under the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. That's caught. It's Haynes. Knocked off his feet.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop, as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field, and they've had so many guys going the first.
Snagged it inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time. And
he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll line up to go for 2. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down. I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense is offside. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. He'll bring it out. It's Sandy. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to get the corner. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Johnson looking to throw. Using the quick game. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pulls it and fires to the left. There he goes. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Johnson wants to throw it. Gets it to the back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the wideout. The pull and throw off the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Takes the handoff, it's Hardy. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Power football with the run. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. The inside handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights, and David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. To throw, it's Dampier. Fires to the middle. Got his man all by himself. He found plenty of room and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Last chance coming up. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. Touchdown Warriors!
Bitch ass nigga! Bitch ass nigga!
Executing down the field, all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one